Hey folks, welcome back to MusicalConman plays Slay the Spire. We're going to get back to the only thing that we do on this channel, which is Defect Ascension 20, apparently. Until we win. Okay, we can do some card removes, obtain a colorless, max HP, or a boss relic swap. These are all kind of underwhelming. Removing 2 cards is great if you can add a bunch of cards. So if we're going to take a bunch of hallway fights, getting rid of strikes could help out there. Colorless card could be, there's like 2 colorless cards that could be really good, a few that could be fine, and a lot that are kind of subpar. There's also the boss relic swap. I'm going between colorless card to obtain or remove 2 cards. If we did remove 2 cards, we'd go this way. We'd try to go to the shop and get some more good cards, then check out maybe Campfire Elite. Up here we could do Campfire, another shop, another Elite, something like that. Let's try that. I'm going to take a bit of a risk, and I'm going to take out 2 strikes. No, I'll take out a strike and a defend, as usual. Alright. So we're now a little short on striking power. We are also weak and frail. So, if we dual cast, we deal 16 now, and then we could deal 28 and 31. Seems unlikely that that works. So let's make sure that dies. So I think it makes sense to dual cast and just block 3. I think we get through the rest of the fight pretty okay. The weakened frail wears off, get rid of a slime, and that's the fight. We can just end turn here. Alright, give me a good card. Ball Lightning is perhaps the ideal floor 1 card to add to your deck. Give me something good. Yeah, it's pretty good. No lightning orbs for a little while, but we got this ball lightning. And we can full block, should be no trouble. Alright, good fight. Potion of Capacity is pretty decent. We could take a Chaos just to get a random orb. Take a Storm. Seems a little silly as a first power. We do have this Capacitor Potion to think about, so the Chaos does help us in elite fights. But I don't know, I kind of like the control of what orb I'm going to do. An upgraded Chaos would be nice, but... Ooh! So get some money, have to remove a curse here. It costs 75, but it also makes all of our future removes more expensive, but for now, this gives us a short-term benefit. Ooh, we could become a Prismatic Shard Defect. Seems... I don't know. Defect often really relies on orbs and things. And we could also just card remove Ball Lightning and Capacitor. That seems quite good. Bullseye looks better than it is my general experience. There's just so few times where you want like this to deal more damage for your lightning or dark orbs rather than just having more of them or more focus. If we got a good potion, we could maybe try going to 2 elites here. Upgrades are nice, but our deck is pretty strong. Let's take an attack potion and maybe make some aggressive plays, because I don't really feel like we need to upgrade that capacitor right now, and with 2 ball lightnings and a small deck, I think we can actually make some plays here. Yeah, we haven't even done a hard hallway fight yet, so we'll get an extra card reward here. Could get a potion. Block a little bit. Alright, and that's the fight. Defragment. Or a Frost Orb. Defragment helps us kill things. I think that's pretty strong. I'll take an attack potion against Gremlin Knob. Defect doesn't have any attacks that block for you, really. Except Cold Snap. Ooh, I could take a Hyper Beam. But then all of my lightning orbs are pretty useless. I could also just take a Cold Snap to block a little. So let's think, if we deal 26 and then we deal 13 more this turn. We dual cast, so we could deal, okay, 16 from dual cast, then the Ball, Lightning, and Strike bring that to 29. Then we've dealt 55 damage, it's at 33. Looking at our draw pile, if we don't do any damage with orbs, then that's 12 and 19. So it's actually pretty difficult to kill it if we get rid of all our focus. So let's take a Cold Snap. Do a Ball Lightning, and since we're probably gonna get more orbs from another Ball Lightning, I think we want to keep this fight fairly short, so just evoking that there is fine. Alright, we don't want to play Zap. We do want to play Ball Lightning and Strike. And the defrag is great. Ball Lightning, and Strike should just do good work here, right? Yeah. War Paint could be nice. Charge Battery or Boot Sequence? I like a Charge Battery. And we did get the Charge Battery Plus, lucky us. Zapper dual cast upgrades, I'm not super in love with them most of the time, so I like a Defend and a Charge Battery upgrade. Those are actually probably my favorite too. That fight was pretty easy. I think similar future elites can be similarly good. Can we lose 19 health to get 2 more upgrades? Let's see. So 3 out of our 13 cards are strikes. They're pretty bad. Then the defends are pretty good upgrades. The capacitor and the defrag. So these 2 are our best upgrades. The Ball Lightnings and the defends are decent. The Zap and the dual cast are okay, and the strikes are just like, you know, it's fine. I think this is worth the health. Defrag plus, absolutely. And I'll take a dual cast. Okay, Charge Battery fully blocks, which seems nice. We could do a Ball Lightning and a Zap, or get that capacitor in play and try and fill it up. We have a dual cast plus, so it's going to be pretty easy to evoke orbs. So I don't know if we're actually going to be filling up all those spots that often. Let's just get the extra damage right now. 4 energy this turn, thanks to Charge Battery. And... okay. The orbs seem to disagree with us about which one we're trying to take down, which is unfortunate. But we'll take our 15 and move on. Alright, we got a defrag, 20 damage, and full block. Our orbs are really trying not to finish any of them off, but I think it's not up to them anymore. So we'll go here, we'll charge battery, and now this thing is in pretty bad shape. We just need anything good. That'll do it. Alright. We lost 15 health, I guess. Compile Driver is quite good. Right now it mostly only draws 1 card, but it's still decent. And if we get more orbs, it will become even better. Smiling Mask, so extra cheap card removes. I'm into it. Let's go to this campfire. We already got our Defrag Plus upgrade, so I think we'll feel pretty comfortable healing up here. So we can go into another elite fight, ideally. That smiling mask makes the shop a lot better. We could buy another compile driver and a card remove. That's an option. We could buy a card remove and one of these potions. I think with Smiling Mask and already having removed some cards, getting rid of these strikes is pretty good for us, and replacing that strike with a compile driver seems also good. So I'm pretty happy with that. So our new upgrade deals 1 more damage and it draws a card. I like these events. Hopefully. Just get some max HP as usual. Okay. Well, simple turn 1. Now we'll just try and minimize damage. Defend Plus blocks 8. It deals 3 to us this turn and 3 to us next turn. Oh, sorry, 5 to us next turn. So it's neutral. If we can kill it next turn, it's good. How often can we kill it next turn? So this is 12. Thorns will be another 3 for 15, so that brings it down to 45. And Defrag Plus brings this up to 20 damage next turn. Then Compile Driver and Strike will do another 13. So we almost never kill it next turn. With that in mind, Defend Plus doesn't seem worth it. This could do 16 damage in exchange for we take 8 extra. I think there's a real chance we die if we do that. If we do this, it does 16, it takes it down to 36. Then it takes another 9, plus 3 from Thorns and 12, and it goes down to 24. Actually, if we have 2 focus, that's 15. Yeah, so dual cast kills next turn. Perfect. Alright, that's 15 damage, and get a little bonus. There we go. 11 damage Gremlin Knob, not too bad, and extra choices and future card rewards. Hologram is decent with cards we don't currently have. It could be okay with Dual Cast Plus, but I think I like an Equilibrium, just a big front-loaded block card. And a little max health makes me feel more comfortable upgrading here. Against this enemy, I think we just want to have a bunch of orbs doing damage every turn, and we're probably going to want to upgrade that eventually. We do not have a single Frost Orb, but this Thorn should do a lot of damage. For now, let's channel our orbs. I'm down for Equilibrium Charge Battery here. No need to dual cast, because if we want to do that, we can do it next turn. So it's a tasty full block. Now we can Capacitor, Ball Lightning, Defend Plus seems wise. Strike and 20 damage, or keep that doing 5. I think this fight is probably going to last 4 turns. So let's just keep it. Follow Lightning, Defend Plus Defend, or Compile Driver and try and draw something better. We've got a lot of these, so I don't think dealing damage is going to be a problem. Let's just keep our health high. And look, we do 25 for free every turn now. Equilibrium and Strike. Next turn we hold on to a Charge Battery. Next turn it's just buffing anyway. Alright. Draw me a card. So we could take 2 damage to do another ball lightning. And then it pretty much certainly dies next turn. Okay, this is 25. So this is 50 damage, so it's at 17 health. If we ball lightning, it dies next turn for sure, and we take 2. Alternatively, how often do we do 17 with these? Not super often, right? So let's take 2 damage for the guaranteed kill. And what do you know? We do have to oh, it was blocking, right. Well, we will take another 1. And that's the fight. Flex potion. Helpful. Rainbow would be our only source of frost orbs, and with a capacitor plus, it's kind of useful to fill up a bunch of stuff. We could try a Thunderstrike, considering we have 2 ball lightnings and a zap. Go for the elusive all lightning build. The flex potion does make Thunderstrike better, but like at 14 this isn't good, right? At 21 it becomes pretty meh. Like compare it to Ragnarok, which is unupgraded 5 damage 5 times. But once it gets up to 4 it becomes okay, but I'm trying to convince myself, and it's either Rainbow or Fission. And since we don't have any way to channel anything other than Lightning, I think it just becomes Rainbow. Ooh, okay. Energy, but we don't play a lot of cards. Runic Pyramid. Or more card removes. The card removes are a little spicy because we could get rid of all our strikes. But... okay, Velvet Choker is decent. We've got 2 2-cost cards. And I mean, the downside isn't an issue for us at all right now. But I think Runic Pyramid is also very good, even if it makes the Equilibrium a little less useful. I think with, especially since we've removed so many cards, it means we've got a lot less nasty strikes cluttering up our hand. There's Super Elite here. I don't know if I'm feeling Super Elite strong right now. We were Act 1 strong, but are we Act 2 strong? I'm not super sure about that yet. Of course we're aiming to get there. With the Smiling Mask, if we went this way, we could get 2 card removes into Campfire, Elite. We could just remove 3 more cards if we went this path. That's kind of enticing with Runic Pyramid. Get it down to just the good stuff. We would be missing out on a lot of question marks to do that. But then we've got options for more elites if we want, another card remove if we want. I'm gonna go for big card removes. Equilibrium is now just a big block card since the retain doesn't do anything. Charge Battery is nice. Do a Ball Lightning, take 1, fine by me. Shame to be frail. So Equilibrium, Defend, blocks for 15. Equilibrium, Rainbow blocks for 11. Oh, we got a Defend Plus, so we can block for 18. I'm okay with that. Dual cast just so we draw a card, or defrag first? Alright, we got our Charge Battery. So let's Charge Battery, Defragment, and could play Defend. We should probably look at killing here, right? If we Ball Lightning, that's 7 plus 10 is 12. Then we do another 15. 27. Or, yeah, if we Ball Lightning dual cast here, I think that does it. Turbo can be good with Runic Pyramid. Self-repair is also decent. I kind of like a self-repair because we can just... It's decent with Runic Pyramid because this is a card that you are in no rush to play. You just want to be able to play it eventually. And we don't yet have cards that really benefit from a big turbo. Okay. Let's get to work on this one. Thorns is going to do great work here. It would be nice to use the charge battery next turn, but I think it makes sense to just do this. Okay. We could play 4 attacks and knock one of them down. That doesn't block at all. This thing will only deal 2 damage before it dies. I mean, I think it makes sense to block as much as possible. Let's see if... How about we rainbow? We could rainbow, defrag, and defend. That blocks for 4 and 9. This also does a bunch of damage. Like that. So now we're only taking 3 damage from this one. Because it's attacking for 12 and we have 9. And then we take 2 more, so we take 5. We take 4 because that thing can only attack once without dying now. Alright, we get our self-repair. We play whatever we want. The fight is over. Buy Flex Potion. Double energy with Runic Pyramid I'm kind of into. Let's remove a strike. Don't really need the other self-repair. I would almost take a Chaos now with Capacitor Plus, but I'm not gonna. Take a Sweeping Beam for the AoE and card draw. Take a Dark Shackles. Dark Shackles is good with Runic Pyramid. But then we don't have enough gold to remove another strike there. Do we ever want to go this way? Double elites? I don't know. I don't know if our deck is that strong yet. But we do get a rainbow and a ball lightning. So we'll get a dark orb building up. Let's draw some cards. Right? Because charge battery helps us out. Defrag helps our dual cast block more. So charge battery is just our best block card right now. So this gains 6, but this makes the Frost Orb evoke for 4 more. Alright, we'll just do this. We take 1 damage. Might be a good double energy. So equilibrium. Draw some more cards. Get our charge battery back. We could just play 2 defends, and then next turn we got good odds of dual cast, which kills. Especially because, you know, we can play other things. Alright, and it's not doing anything this turn, so we can self-repair, defrag. I don't see any reason to not just end it here. Hologram's pretty decent. What would we want a hologram though? Charge battery? Dual cast? Ball lightning? I think these are compelling options. So we want an extra elite or an extra remove? I think removing a strike here and then upgrading a Probably a rainbow so we can play it multiple times. I think these are good things. Consume, very interested. Let's get rid of a strike. Grab a consume. And are we upgrading to rainbow now, or are we upgrading to consume? I mean, consume is just very good. I'd like to play the rainbow multiple times, but do I want that as much as having a bunch of focus? I don't think so. So, let's take an event here. Relic for curse. It is easy to remove curses at shops. But, so basically do a relic for 50 gold, but it's in our hand the whole fight. You almost never want this. I don't know if we want to go to that shop instead of 2 campfires. Let's leave. Alright, Gremlin Leader. Big attacks. We could double play something. We could also kill this with ball lightning. And then, so we're being attacked for 18, 23, 33. So we could block 23. Or we could do this, which blocks 10. And do this to block 20. And we have 2 lightning orbs. We could use a dupe potion. Double play charge battery. Then play equilibrium and we block for 33. And lots of energy next turn to play mini attacks. I think that works. We could use a double energy if we had our compile drivers here to draw a bunch of cards, but we don't. So we shan't. But defrag, ball lightning, dual cast. Zap. Works for me. That turn feels pretty straightforward to me. Alright, now it gets a little trickier. So we double energy and we go to 4. And then we could charge battery, defend, but I think it blocks for more to charge battery, hologram charge battery. Like that blocks for 33 for 3 energy, whereas this is 10, 18, 23. Sorry, this is also 23. So it's the same, but this gives us more energy next turn. So if we block for 23, we've got 33, 43, 48 coming in. But then we can also play this. So we block for 31. So worst case scenario, we take 17. I'd love to play consume, but like, this turn is rough. So let's double energy. Charge. Charge. Block what we can. If these kill one of these, it's nice, but like, we're not expecting it. So that blocked 10 damage for us. So now we only take 3 here. Very good stuff. So what we can do here is we can dual cast. That clears up an orb slot to consume. And now if we start doing this, we become terrible creatures. We can even dual cast again. Or we could save this to dual cast the Dark Orb. This deals 26 right now, though. And then its health is very low, and then we can self-repair and play attacks. I think Runic Pyramid is working out for us here. Just doing my paranoid, is this recording check? Chill can be kind of nice with Runic Pyramid. Pocket Watch is really interesting. Pocket Watch is tough to use with Runic Pyramid because if you play 3 or less cards, like, then your hand fills up very quickly. On the other hand, this means you can have a full hand on turn 2 pretty easily while still playing cards. Like, if you play 3 cards on turn 1, you're down to 2, and then you draw 8, and turn 2 is awesome. Pocket Watch makes machine learning much less interesting. Having almost no Frost Orbs makes Chill much more interesting. Heck yes. So we could go for 2 upgrades, or 1 remove. None of our removes are that crucial, and some of our upgrades are awesome. So we can make the Chill innate. We could make the self-repair heal more, which is currently not an issue because we've got an Eternal Feather. We could make the double energy bigger, but I think we could make the hologram permanent. I think right now I just want to make the rainbow bigger. Or not bigger, but more frequent. Okay, charge battery. Capacitor. Zap. So next turn we'll draw 8 cards. So this is exactly what Pocket Watch is awesome for. We'll draw 8 cards. We'll also have extra energy. So we could go to 6 energy here. And that seems like a thing we love to do. So we can defragment and rainbow and compile driver and heck yes, consume. Let's get some more cards drawn so then we can dual cast and chill. So now we get 21 block for free every turn. Oh, whoops. It's all in my draw pile, isn't it? Well, that was a waste of a card. Ball Lightning, move that a little more forward. So we're just going to wait until we can dual cast that Dark Orb to murderize them both very hard. A Consume will help it grow faster. A Zap will move it, or a Ball Lightning will move it slightly more forward, and a Defend will get a Defend out of our hand. So now it goes to 53, and they're both in deep danger. Except maybe this one. But I can also do this, and deal 106 damage to that. Extra Frost Orbs with Cool-Headed, or just upgrade the Chill. I think we can say no to all of these. Okay, seems like a good turn 1. So we can Rainbow. I like Charge Battery, because next turn we'll have 10 cards, and then we can double energy. I would love to have some card draw in here. I don't really want the double energy this turn. Like, what am I going to play it on? So that blocks this turn. And then just move back into damage. Save these for next turn, maybe. Well, it blocks 1. Not that it super matters with the self-repair, but it gets it out of our hand as well. We could do capacitor, consume, and then hit that one. Hope to block. That seems a little ambitious. We could do defend, consume. But defrag also good. So right now we're blocking 12. So we could just consume. And then we're blocking 15 against 33. So we take up to 18. Or we just evoke this. Also blocks 15. And I think we just need to guarantee that that doesn't attack. So now we take 7. We're going to heal for 7 at the end of the fight anyway. Dual cast, hologram dual cast, question mark? We can also consume to buff the dual cast by 6 damage each. We could ball lightning, then dual cast, hologram dual cast. Toss in a compile driver. Because this evokes that. Okay. Cool. Dual cast kills here, right? Yep. There we go. Heal back up to full health, get a potion, and a recycle is really good with a runic pyramid, I think. Upgrade A. So we fought Gremlin Leader last elite fight, so this is either Slavers or Book of Stabbing. Against either of them, a chill upgrade is probably pretty nice. Just get our block started right away. Double energy and recycle are interesting upgrades, to be sure. Hologram is also a good upgrade, so we can play it multiple times, but I really like the consistency of having our chill in hand turn 1. So we could charge battery, hologram charge battery to block for 23. And then our chill blocks for another 6 for 29. We're being attacked for 34. We're not going to play less than 3 cards. Let's use a potion. The bomb seems awesome this turn. So 40 damage to all enemies. Now we just need to block. So I was going to use the capacitor potion so that the chill didn't get rid of my lightning orb, but now I know I just have to block for a little while. I could even have played the bomb again if I just wanted to absolutely destroy them. So we take 5 this turn. We're being attacked for 21, 30 this turn, but we have a lot of block. Well, not a lot of block, we have a lot of energy. So we can double our energy. And ball lightning so that compile driver draws more. Rainbow. Get a ball lightning. These are all going to die to the bomb, ideally. So let's get that down to 40. They're all below 40. We win next turn. Good fight. Give me a self-repair, though. Thank you. And the bomb. At the end of this turn, deal 40 damage to all enemies. Pow! Thank you, colorless potion. Nunchaku, extra energy when you play 10 attacks, and Cold Snap Plus, where I go for the eyes. We have a chill and we have a rainbow. We don't have a way of getting a single frost orb. We don't have a way of getting just frost orbs without getting something else, so that's a case for Cold Snap. We could also take a go for the eyes since we have a decent amount of card draw with 2 compile drivers. With double energy and recycle, we could get some good stuff going with compile drivers. 0 cost cards with card draw or a cold snap. Hyper Beam is a cool card, but I think we don't need it. The fact that we have Runic Pyramid makes Go for the Eyes a lot better, because you can save it for a turn where you really need it. Upgrade Go for the Eyes or Hologram? I kind of like the Hologram upgrade. It's a really useful card to play multiple times for a fight, I think. Draw a bunch of cards next turn. We could Capacitor, Defrag, and Hologram back the Consume. So then we block 7, we take 11, but with 76 health, I think we would just want to spend our health to get set up here. Oh, and this blocks 5, right, so we take 6. So we'll get the Consume back. Could have recycled a Defend to draw an extra card. Might have been wise. Get rid of a Zap with these Ball Lightnings. And we can Consume. Defend fully blocks. I'm fine with dual cast here. I'm not really worried about killing the enemy right away. I think we just want to get a big Lightning Orb set up. Sorry, a big Dark Orb. Against the champ, it's often a very effective strategy if you can just set up a bunch of Focus and then just a bunch of Frost Orbs and one big Dark Orb. So now, it's kind of hard for us to get more Frost Orbs than that. Let's get this out of our hand. If we play the Ball Lightnings, we lose Frost Orbs. We can't get them back. Rainbow is never going to let us get more than 1 Frost Orb per these 4, so we're not going to be able to get more than these 2. Consume doesn't really have a way we can do it, unless we Potion of Capacity. But 20 block for free every turn when we've got these decent block cards, I think it's okay. So I think we just hold on to block cards and chill. Maybe could have gotten a defend out of my regular defend out of my hand there. But like we make it weak, we get a defend out of our hand, and then we just hold on to our good block cards. And once this gets to about 100, we're done. Recycle is nice here. Get rid of a Ball Lightning. Great card, but not what we're looking for. Probably do it to a Consume too. Right now we have these for 20. If we just cut down to 2 orb slots, got rid of these 2, if we just had a Dark and a Frost, this would block for 16, but right now it's blocking for 20. This would grow a little faster, but I'm fine with what we got going on. Get rid of one of those. Get a recycle back for, I don't know, something next turn. Maybe recycle the Consume. And then if we can have just our block cards in our hand and then cards that draw them. So right now, for example, we got pretty good odds of drawing our Go for the Eyes. Being attacked for 24. So let's just get this, and we get our Go for the Eyes again, so we can apply 2 weak with an unupgraded Go for the Eyes. This is up to 90, so about halfway there. Just apply a bunch of weak. Proctor Nunchaku. Let's get rid of a regular defend. Alright, I think we're pretty set here. Just applying a bunch of weak to make sure. And block, because why not? It's up to 118, so a couple more turns and it will be perfect. We're not going to play Rainbow again. Let's just get rid of it. This Dark Orb is our end-game build. Recycle a defend. Now we have 10 cards. So we can do that. We can do that. Do that. Do that. Do that. Oh, we procced our Nunchaku again. Anyway. Just keep applying weak. Get some more energy next turn. We'll try and leave this at 9. Alright, we're ready to get that to the front. Actually, you know what? A Rainbow might have been nice. But we could play dual cast 4 times in a single turn if we want. Look at that charge battery. So we get 2 extra energy next turn. Alright, let's start moving our orbs forward. It's ready to die. So now we go dual cast, compile driver, dual cast. Compile driver doesn't guarantee draw anymore, so we will hologram and dual cast. Good champion fight. Take a strength potion. Okay, some champion options here. So Bias Cog is incredible. Just full stop. Amplify can be extra good with Runic Pyramid because you can always have it with a power. So Amplify Capacitor, Amplify Defrag, Amplify Self-Repair. Does a lot. All for One. Do we ever set up an infinite combo with All for One? If we had Plasma Orbs, but we currently don't. And we don't need an infinite combo to win. Because right now it's just Go for the Eyes and dual cast that it would get back. Buffer is really good if you can play it on exactly the turn where you want to play it. The greediest possible choice is Amplify. The simplest possible choice is Bias Cog because it's very good. I'm going to take Amplify instead of the very good card because I'm very greedy. Alright, so Nuclear Battery. So if we had taken All for One... Yeah, if we had a Recursion... an All for One. With this recycle, I think it would have been pretty easy to set up an infinite combo with the Nuclear Battery, but it's not what happened. Double Potions is good. Our deck is pretty slim, so transforming and upgrading 3 cards is actually pretty strong. Because this defend, and this zap are not really important. This is extra energy every turn. Until we get rid of it. It lets us have strong early turns. If we like dual cast and double energy, that Plasma Orb, it's very powerful. And if we play 3 cards turn 1, then with a full hand on turn 2, it's very good. It's that or the Slim Deck Dream. Sacred Bark is also very good, but I think both of these are strong specifically with our current deck in a way that's hard to pass up. I really wish we had a good, like, genetic algorithm. I would take a genetic algorithm pretty hard, even in Act 3 here, with Runic Pyramid. Because against the heart, like, Amplify on Capacitor lets us play a lot of Consumes. Amplify on Defrag as well, also good. I really want the Astrolabe, but the energy is very enticing. But the energy goes away. But by the time the energy goes away, we've got stuff set up. And we don't need the energy anymore. Alright, we need to fight the Super. Where's the Super? Super's here. Which means we're going here and here. So we can go to it this way or this way. So do you want to do a question mark before a fight or a fight before a question mark? Let's do the question mark first. So this gets rid of our Plasma Orb. If we charge Battery Equilibrium, we block for 23 and take a little bit. So we take 2, but we have a full hand and a bunch of cards next turn. We have extra energy and a double energy, so we can just play a huge turn here. We do have card draw. So now we're at 7 energy. Now we're at 12 energy. Draw some cards. Get some focus. And play all of these. So now we're blocked for 33, which is exactly what we're being attacked for. Play that. I mean, we could amplify it later, but it's fine. We could use these, but we don't really need them this turn. I think that's alright. This is a good week, for sure. So now we're being attacked for 16, 29. Make a dual cast, hologram dual cast, and that blocks for 32. Hard to get more frost orbs after that, though. We could hologram consume, or dual cast, hologram consume, and then just have one big frost orb in the front. So this would block for 16, bring us to 21. Then the consume would make that 29. So we're down to 1 orb slot, but we have a capacitor ready. Okay, we're being attacked for 31, but we could amplify a defrag, bringing this to 12, and then charge battery. So that blocks for 22. We're being attacked for 31, so then we take 9. If we rainbow right now, it evokes a frost orb twice, blocking for 22. Then we could charge battery, and we just have a big dark orb there. We could also exhaust rainbow, and then we could amplify defrag, but then and charge battery, and then what? is the question. We could use our Potion of Capacity here. It's going to be really good later on, though, especially with the Consume. I think let's recycle a Ball Lightning. Charge Battery, Amplify, Defrag, and we take 9. Charge Battery, Compile, and we either draw something that blocks for more than Defrag, or we just play Defrag, so we take a chance of blocking 2 less, but also a chance of blocking significantly more. This only draws 1, though. Okay, we gotta go for the eyes, which is basically what we were looking for. So now we can Charge Battery. We're blocked for 18, we're being attacked for 26. So we could Defrag here, take 6, or we could wait to amplify it. We could just Capacitor. I think let's just do this. So, still being attacked for a lot. If we do this, it blocks for 26. That thing is attacking bigly. If we Rainbow, if we dual cast and Rainbow, it evokes 3 times for 39 damage. This one evokes twice, so that's 26. Then this one channels a Lightning, channels a Frost, channels a Dark. So we block 39 and we're being attacked for 22, 37. Or we could Amplify Capacitor. Then we dual cast and Rainbow just fills things up. Or you could Consume dual cast, which would block for 32 and we're being attacked for 37. Not quite. Okay. Amplify Capacitor, Rainbow. So currently a Rainbow blocks for 10 and then another 26 would bring it to 36, so we'd take 1. I'm okay with taking 1 here. Alright, they continue to attack a lot. This blocks for 10. We're being attacked for 33. So if we do this, and then we hologram, nothing. Our pile is empty. So we could consume. Okay, this blocks for 10, and this blocks for 8. So we could block for 28 and take 5. I want to recycle. Our deck and hand have a bunch of trash in them that we don't like. Could also Defend Plus, Hologram Defend Plus. That's 16, 21, 31, and we're being attacked for 33. That's the most block we can do this turn. It doesn't really advance our agenda next turn. You know what? Don't play self-repair early is the lesson I'm learning. We want to amplify it towards the end of the fight when everything is fine. So Rainbow Plus blocks for 20, we're being attacked for 26, so we can defend. We could also Equilibrium and defend for maximum security. But if we don't get these Frost Orbs, it's going to be nasty. So we take another 1. Alright. Okay, I think we're ready to fight. Let's try and get our Nunchaku at a good number. Let's get rid of an Equilibrium. Play a Consume, because why not? We can do that and that. Get that out of the way so we don't kill them too soon. Uh-oh, we're gonna kill them too soon. Okay, we can play one more attack. So we'll do it. Liquid bronze potion. A skim, another charge battery, sweeping beam. Or don't. I think a charge battery could really help us set some stuff up. Because they're basically, like, they pay for themselves. We're fighting Awakened one first. I think we're going to use thorns more often when we use more strength. Alright, card matching game. Glacier and Decay. Go for the eyes and go for the eyes. Okay, we get another one of those. Decay, and please don't be a second pair of decays. I'm just gonna believe. Okay, shame. Fission and zap. Shame and fission. Well, I would have taken some of those, but we gotta go for the eyes. Did we want to go for the eyes? We wanted enough that we accepted the possibility of getting it. We're being attacked for 20. Let's bring that down a bit. Yeah. We could block for a zillion if we wanted. Once this thing's dead, these things are not going to be a threat. The problem with playing that... The advantage of playing that is that we full block. The downside is we don't draw 3 extra cards next turn. So if we consume, that blocks for 3. And then we can hologram to just get it back. Alright, that's our block this turn. We'll try and just kill this with attacks. Shouldn't be too hard. Alright, let's just get a charge battery. Alright, now we have to play cards. Do this, then we can just get this out of our hand here. Gets us extra energy. Get this out of our hand. Being attacked for 9, which is fine. Because we're fully blocked. Alright, now we're fully blocked for the rest of the fight. It actually doesn't matter what we do. Because, well, no, we could stack Nunchaku. It's kind of hard to play attacks here. But I'm going to give it my best shot. There's one. Okay. If we dual cast here, Ball Lightning, and since I'm going to heal for 14, I can just play this, so that gets that to 3, and that's about as good as we're going to get against those enemies. Glacier is very good. Recursion has some solid potential with our Plasma Orb. Lets us keep it for longer. And I would take it over most cards, but a Glacier Plus just gets us Frost Orbs without giving us anything else that we don't want, and that's a very valuable thing right now. It's like right now, if you Glacier, I mean, we could dual cast our Plasma Orb to get a bunch of extra damage. Maybe I should have consumed first. So if I consume, then we're blocked for 15. We take a bunch. Yeah, we'll just do this. It blocks for a bunch, and we still get our 3 extra cards next turn. Alright. Amplify, defrag, charge battery. Then these are 9 each, so that's 18, and another 7 is 25. Or amplify, defrag. Then one of these is 12 twice with dual cast. So now we're blocked for 33, we're being attacked for 39. So charge battery lets us do stuff next turn. We do need to kill these things. These are kind of scary. This might be a potion of capacity kind of fight. We do have our capacitor. We do have a couple of go for the eyes. So we could capacitor, rainbow. Are we ever trying to amplify stuff here? I think it's fine. If we capacitor, rainbow, and defend plus, then you're already pretty well blocked. Too weak on this, or extra weak on that. If we play a defend plus, we're fully blocked this turn. So let's make that weak next turn. I think it says so much about the design of this game that a single Jawworm is like a reasonable first fight in the game, and 3 Jawworms is actually like a difficult fight on floor 38. It says some interesting things about where difficulty comes from in this game, you know? If we hologram a Glacier, it evokes this, so then we have 3 of these active for 27, and then the one that evokes blocks for another 12. And then, so 27, and then 12 plus 5 is enough for that. And then we've got our Dark Orb pretty close to the front. I might double energy here. But if I don't have to, maybe I save it. Alright, I'd like some things that make our card 0 cost pretty soon. Recycle is good. We can recycle an Equilibrium. Yeah, now we get it going on. I think it's time. This one has 15 strength, so even though it has the most health, it's kind of my priority to kill. So let's draw 3 cards. Start pumping out some damage orbs. We got 3, 6, 7, 8, so we can do that. Draw 3. Then we can recycle a Glacier. That gets us energy. Hologram a Compile Driver. Draw more cards. And this is on 9, which is nice if we can leave it there. So if we just rainbow here, that kills one of them with the Dark Orb, and the other follows soon behind with the Lightning. We don't self-repair, but we're at full health, so it's not needed. And we leave with our Nunchaku at 9. 20 damage exactly. But why not overkill? Anyway, it doesn't really matter. Regen potion? Nah, we got an Amplify self-repair. We can take another double energy, but I kind of like a cool-headed for the card draw. More cards that do a thing and draw 1 card, I think is good. We're going here. Membership card does not discount the card removal because it always costs 50. But there's nothing else we want here that we can afford. Do we think we get enough money that membership card helps at the Act 4 shop? So we're spending 169 now. But I love membership card. Get rid of a regular defend, I think. Could also be Zap. If Snap costs 0, we would play it. But it costs 1. I think it's still more useful than a defend, though. This is the Super Elite. This is a tough fight. I think this is what I've been saving the Potion of Capacity for, because now I can get these 3 Frost Orbs without getting rid of my other things. So I can chill, charge battery, and clear room to draw another card with Zap. The next turn we'll have 10 cards in hand. We can dual cast the Plasma Orb. I think this is the way to go. Take 5. Not really worried about that. I'm more worried about the taking 71 thing. Alright. We have a Compile Driver, a Cool Headed, a Rainbow. We can draw a lot of cards. So let's get to 9 energy, then 16 energy. Now... so we're being attacked for a bunch. I'm not really looking over here. I don't want to think about it. It's scary. I think we... So I want to defrag before I evoke stuff, but I also kind of want to amplify it. But I always want to consume, right? So this does a little evoking. But more importantly, it lets Compile Driver draw more cards. This has the least health, and we don't like it. So we draw a bunch. We draw some more. Now we can amplify a defrag. So 7 to that, plus 3 is not guaranteed to kill it. So we're being attacked for 50, 82, and 100 damage this turn. So we're already not going to die, which is good. Go for the O's would be great if it killed something, but since we don't know that it will, we should probably do that. But why don't we Glacier first? Okay, that evoked there. That's a huge help. We could Ball Lightning and that Dark Orb pops. How much are we attack for? 24, 49. So we're already fully blocked. Let's keep this Dark Orb in front. Liquid Bronze could help kill these things a little faster, but we've got 7 focus. Alright, we did not use all that energy, but if we'd gotten more card draw, we absolutely would have done it. And nothing could stop me. If we got an Ice Cream, by the way, we would be pretty hard to defeat this run. Okay, we don't draw any more cards this turn. We have a Capacitor, but we can't channel any more orbs, so we're being attacked for 50 plus 34. I think it makes absolute sense to go for the eyes here, so we're being attacked for 75. I think it makes sense to evoke that Dark Orb. I don't think we play Capacitor here. I think we want to evoke some orbs. So let's go here. Good. Brought it down to 50. We're blocked for 27. If we play Ball Lightning, it blocks for 3 more than we currently have. We could recycle a Ball Lightning, Equilibrium Defend. That strikes a nice balance between... No, wait. Recycle costs energy. It's not upgraded. Okay, well, we're blocked for 40, so we take 10. Those things... By the way, They spawn, then they do a small attack, then they do their big attack is how they work. Let's draw 2 cards. Being attacked for 32, and we're already blocked for 27. So this is pretty fine. Now we block for 36 a turn. Not scared of this, so we'll save our go for the eyes, I think. Capacitor now, or try and amplify it? Let's not get greedy. Let's start doing a little damage. I want to save that, even if it means we draw less cards. Okay, that's not scary. Not at all. What would we hologram? Another go for the eyes? We could hologram consume. This draws us an extra card. That wound is going to be kind of a problem, but recycle will help. Okay. So right now we're dealing 32 damage a turn. I'm okay kicking that up a notch. So now we've only got 1 Frost Orb, but we have a Glacier for next turn. And it's in big trouble. If we Glacier, these deal 42 damage. It's gonna destroy itself here, isn't it? I guess we just play a regular self-repair. And dual cast. Preserve Insect. A little late to be a huge deal, but Biased Cog. Leap Plus also good, but Biased Cog? Can't turn that down. I know I did earlier, but in this situation I can't turn it down. I'm very into Rainbow Compile Driver. We could also chill Compile Driver. Okay, it's doing a more relaxed attack. So if I play 1 more card, we can just chill. Next turn we have a Plasma Orb, and we'll fill up our hand. Okay. So if we Ball Lightning and Dual Cast, this could change its intent. Attacking for 18 is a thing we like for it to do. We could also keep it like this. Charge Battery, Hologram, Charge Battery. So then we keep a lot of powerful cards in our hand. That's a curse, so we don't want it. Take 3? Or just defrag? Let's do this. I don't think we need to do our Amplify on those. We could Amplify Self-Repair. Let's do a what are we recycling? Do we want to just gain a bunch of... give up this Plasma Orb? I think we're set up enough. And we can consume, change its intent. Attacking for 24 is perfectly fine. This will not break its block. So we're being attacked for 18. We are fully blocked. And recycle a Zap, just get it out of here. Amplify our Self-Repair now. I think that's safe. I don't think we need to amplify our Bias Cog to survive anymore. So Glacier and Consume. So we're just planning on killing with that Dark Orb. Might want to play a few more attacks. So 13 times 3 is 39. This fully blocks. Alright, 24, we're already blocked. Let's play some attacks, maybe. We need to play 7. That's a lot of attacks. Let's do a big turn. Three, 4, 5, 6, and 7. All right, good fight. Heal up to 76. Ooh, a loop plus. I'm into a loop plus. Another elite. I'm into another elite. Especially with our preserved insect, making it tiny and cute. Defend. Chill. We could bias cog to block 4, but we can heal a ton in later anyway. That's the one thing about having our nunchuck. When you normally want to have your nunchaku end on a high number, but in this game, in this run, I'm often finding we actually aren't spending much energy on turn 1, so it's not super helpful. Dual cast, double energy. Then I got some card draw going on. Let's try it. We're not going to do a bunch of damage this turn, but ideally we could set up some stuff. So this just does 2, which is an issue. They got an Amplify on a Capacitor, and then we're pretty set if we can get Frost Orbs. Let's get some Weak. Okay, so we're blocking for 4, 11. Let's finish off our block. We can add one more Lightning Orb in there pretty safely. We've got enough space for Frost Orbs. Play that just to make hand space. Now we're pretty set. Hologram and Amplify. That way every power in our deck gets played twice, which seems fairly strong. More holograms I would kind of take, I think. Maybe I don't want Nunchaku at a big number because of the reason we discussed recently. We're probably going Nest, then Campfire, Event, Elite. We haven't gotten any of the good Act 3 events yet. Alright, that seems pretty simple. Then this turn we just chill. And next turn it just dies, right? But we want to amplify self-repair, so we gotta make room. Let's actually make it so that it doesn't have to die next turn. Because Loop would kill it with a Lightning Orb, but here we can have a Frost Orb at the front. Okay, Hologram. A Recycle. Recycle a Glacier just so that we can draw more cards. If we do this, it takes 30, and then it's going to deal 9 to itself. So actually, if we do this, it just kills it. It's not a risk I'm willing to take. Oh, if we do that, it gets rid of a lightning orb. So then it takes 26 plus 9, so we can safely play this. Alright. So, next turn, it doesn't. We're not killing it next turn. Although, actually, yep, we're definitely killing it this turn. Alright, self-repair. And lightning orb, do your thing. Anchor. Another capacitor plus. Another amplify is alright, but extra orb slots I think are doing a bunch for us, especially with a consume. We don't need pin nib. We absolutely need sapphire key. Another card remove? Or start each combat with one focus. So removing a zap would be good, but I can't imagine it's better than starting with one focus. And a card draw potion seems pretty useful. Just in case. Molten Egg, not super important here. Why don't we recall? Fight for a rare relic? Absolutely, I'm feeling strong. Anchor helps a lot on turn 1. Data Disk helps a lot in general. So we get this here. To start off, so we're blocked for 20 and we're being attacked for 27. Let's just get a bias cog going. I think we can end this fight pretty quickly, and we can gain focus faster than they can take it from us. We don't have any card draw available, so it's probably not a good double energy turn. Okay, so we're being attacked for 42. Let's bring that down a little. 36. And we're currently blocked for 26. So it's not super a big deal. What do we want to hologram back? Probably a charge battery? Could be a go for the eyes, but I'm feeling like a big turn next turn. And let's make room to draw more cards. If we can get some compile drivers, we can start popping off. Alright, there's one. He only draws 2. Being attacked for 47. I think the time has come to pop off. Could have recycled for even bigger, but I think it's enough. Oh, wait. No, we should have compiled drivered before we evoked that. Oh, that's a mistake. Well, we can still ball lightning. That seems good. Then we can do that, and that, and that, and that. And then we're being attacked for 40. We're blocked for 33, but we have a self-repair in the deck. And these lightning orbs are going to do a lot. So we don't even have to double our self-repair right now. We're being attacked for 52. If we do this, we're blocked for 36 plus 10, so 46. So, and then an extra 2 here. You could also recycle the Glacier in order to cool-headed defend. Okay, taking a little more damage here. So we take 8. Alright. That burn was kind of at a funky angle, huh? I think it's time to start evoking some stuff. So now that's blocking for 46. It's pretty hard to not have one of them die. 36 damage. It is possible to not have one of them die. Block a little more, then we're blocked for 32, plus that is 56. This deals 14. And then it's possible for one of them to not die, but it's unlikely. Let's recycle a Defend Plus here. Alright, cool. I wouldn't mind an Amplify. My chances to get it are kind of slim here. It's dead. Play an extra attack, play the self-repair. We're up to 68, and I'm pretty okay with that. Unseizing Top could be really good on turn 1 in a lot of fights. Take another Capacitor Plus, take a Barrage as just a single target damage thing. Take a Go for the Eyes Plus. Unseizing Top makes Go for the Eyes Plus a lot better as a zero-cost card. Probably should have played the cool-headed instead of the chill, but I think this is going to be a pretty easy fight. Okay. Alright. Amplify the self-repair pretty early. We could amplify the Loot Plus and put it on a Plasma Orb and get very silly amounts of energy. This could be fun. With an Unseizing Top, it's kind of hard for them to stop us if we start doing this. So we might kill it next turn. Just get that out of our hand. Spending all our energy this turn. So now we loop on that 4 extra times, so it gives us +5 energy. I'm just gonna have a fun big turn because I can. So we go to 12 energy, then we go to 22. And then I'm just gonna play stuff. First of all, I'll hologram and amplify, just amplify the self-repair. Upgrading that amplify might start to be pretty sweet here. Alright, draw me some cards. Now we just play everything. That draws us a card. We can't do much with it, but it draws us a card. We do that, it draws us a card. 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 Do that, it does a lot. Do that, it draws us a bunch of cards. And get some extra energy next turn. So we played 24 cards that turn, which is a pretty fun thing to do. And I think we're in pretty good shape. Well, that Loot Plus really did a number on that Dark Orb, huh? Let's get our nunchaku slightly higher. With an unseasoned top, turn 1 energy is suddenly a pretty good thing. Meat on the bone is perfectly fine, and electrodynamics is good. Force field could be pretty strong later in the game, but if we've played all our powers, we're blocking with frost orbs, right? Oh, but it costs 0, and we have an unseasoned top. Alright, I think the most important upgrade in our deck now might be Recycle. No, it's Amplify. Amplify is the best case scenario, but Recycle helps a lot with statuses in our deck. Because if we can't get our hand empty with Unseasoned Top, it's trouble. We don't have a way to not get rid of that Plasma Orb right now. But we could also just take 2, and, well, we play a loop and then we take 4. Taking 4 makes sense to me here. Alright. Now we start thinking some things. Is this our big double energy turn? We don't have any card draw, but now that we have the Unseasoned Top, if we can play everything in our hand, how does that do? If we did Zap and Ball Lightning, that would take us down to 3, but then we could evoke that and get it up to 7. Then we could double to 12, then we could start playing a bunch of things. Well, this seems pretty uncontroversial. So actually, we could get up to 14, because we got that energy from Nunchaku. If we have 14 energy, I think blocking 40 will happen on its own. Get started on that one. Okay. Capacitor before we do these, or after? Do we want these lightning orbs here, or do we want to evoke them? We are going to play an early bias cog, but with an Amplify Plus and a Consume and all this stuff, I think we can get focus faster than we're losing it. Maybe we want to evoke the Frost Orbs? Let's get our bias cog out. We're being attacked for 36. It's about to go up. Okay, so it was 10 times 4. It's doing a lot. And unfortunately, we got to give it strength. Rainbow blocks for a lot here. Dual cast blocks and draws a card and doesn't cost any energy. One issue of this plan is we're kind of at the mercy of whatever we draw, we have to play it. Well, that's nice. Alright. So we've made this thing very strong, and that's a lovely last card to draw. We have played 20 cards. It now has plus 12 strength. But we have a bunch of orbs and a bunch of focus, and I'm going to hope that's enough. It was a very aggressive choice to give it 12 strength on turn 1. We probably want to charge up a big dark orb. Let's draw some cards. Amplify a Defrag gives it 4 strength, but gives us 4 focus. 4 strength can give it 8 damage, but it can give us more than 8 block thanks to stuff like Glacier. Draw a bunch of cards, then we can recycle something. $35. We're set. We can save that force field. I'm not ready to recycle Glacier or Consume. Actually, with a hologram and with the ability to exhaust our deck down pretty small, we can just play Cool-Headed twice instead of Glacier. Alright. We are losing 1 focus per turn, and we're giving it a lot of strength. These are facts. Straight facts. I'm spitting. Just talking for 52. We probably want to kill this thing, huh? But let's keep the weak on that. Okay, 44, 31, so 75. So we're not in danger. More energy next turn. I think what we want to try and do is kill this thing without evoking that Dark Orb, or do we want to set up a new Dark Orb? It never attacks for more than 52, but we do lose focus, so maybe we want to just transition into some damage here. Can we kill it next turn if we make all the rest of these lightning? So these are 11 per turn. But we can block pretty well with Force Field, Hologram, Force Field. Let's get a second Dark Orb started. If we amplify a defrag, it gives us a bunch of strength, but our goal is to instantly kill its second phase. So that shouldn't be a concern of ours. Alright, 64. Keep it weak, definitely. We could end this phase right now, but if we don't have to, I don't see why we would. So we're currently blocked for 26. So if we Force Field, Hologram, Force Field, that definitely blocks a lot. So 26, 47. We need to block an additional 17. Cool. Right now I'm trying to build this one. This one's growing very fast, though. If I can kill it and then get this one to the front, this one will grow once at the end of this turn and then twice at the end of at the start of next turn. So it'll go from 41 plus 48 to 97. So dual cast will not do it there. So we're thinking about, though. What are recycling? Maybe a zap. Get some more trash out of our hand. Okay, another 16 times 4. We can Force Field, Hologram, Force Field, and that blocks for 32 plus 5. So then we're locked for 37 plus 22. It's 59. So we would actually take 7 here. If we consume, that blocks another 6. Oh no, wait, we're fully blocked. Okay. Any way to kill this without using that? If we get this up to the front, it's 75, and then 17 times 3 is another 51, so that makes it 126, and a dual cast does not kill it. The goal is for a dual cast to kill it, and we can block another turn. I want to recycle. We got a force field, hologram, force field, so we can keep this going another couple turns. And then once we can get that up to the 150 range, we're set. This is an easy turn. Hologram, a compile driver, but then we don't have our force field, hologram, force field. I think we're pretty much done here. It's just takes a little while to do it, but we're going to be able to kill it without doing this. These lightning orbs are getting it done. Force field, hologram, force field. 37, that's another 22. So it's 59 again. It's pretty easy to... If we get that to the front, 108 plus 45 is 153. That dual casts pretty darn well for 306 damage. Well, no, wait. We have one less focus next turn, so it would actually be 151. So it's still 302 damage, and our lightning orbs will handle the rest. Alright. So we do this, that takes care of 3 of them. Cool-headed takes care of another 1. And... oh, that's awkward. We can't... I was thinking of playing dual cast to get it to the front, but then how do we dual cast? Play these is the issue. We do block for a lot, though. This is pretty easy to deal with. Let's get our Nunchaku circled around an extra time. Get up to, like... I mean, 9 is a nice place. I like 9. We do that. Pretty blocked here. We're out of powers. Let's get the Amplify out of our hand. Attacking for 57. Kind of hard to not evoke that this turn, isn't it? If we evoke it this turn, we could actually enter into some danger at 16, then another, so that's 29, then another 14 is 43, and another 18 does it. Okay, that's 54, and up to 57. Cool. This is pretty close to killing it instantly. These are nice. We may need to kill it this turn. Or at least evoke that. This often draws Force Field or Recycle or Dual Cast. Cool. Alright. Get that back. Guess this is gonna deal 9 now. It'll heal 15 up to 59, then next turn it does 24. So that's 9 damage. So 18 plus 24 plus 32. So 18 plus 32 is 50. It's gonna have 59 health. We're fully blocked. Let's play another attack here. Then we can dual cast that to finish. Good fight. This is a very interesting fight. Very long, very thoughtful. Alright, let's play our last attack, get that at 9, and that was a very exciting awakened one. Alright, Donu Deka. Being attacked for 24. If we Glacier here, we are set. We could consume now, I suppose. Then we get extra hand space next turn. That's the main thing. We'll draw an extra card. And we're still fully blocked at the moment. Amplify Defrag. Amplify Defrag brings that up to 10 block. We still need to block more than 10 now. This might be our dual cast double energy turn. Unlike, I'm really glad we didn't get Time Eater. I think we would have been fine against Time Eater, just get a bunch of Frost Orbs, but getting there would be tricky. Awakened one was tricky. Donu Deka is probably the easiest fight for us. I should say that after I beat them, not before, but I'm feeling pretty confident. Okay. Get an extra energy. What could recycle? Recycle a charge battery. And it's time. I'd rather amplify a capacitor because we can get more energy with consume. Then we can get these going. We'll have to play the defrag, but it bears fruit. I would have loved to amplify that, but you get what you get. This is fine. Alright, we're fully blocked. But, like, we can get this out of our deck. I don't think we'll need it. Extra energy next turn, but also just a 10 block thing is good, but extra energy. We're pretty well blocked next turn. I just want to get these things that don't scale us next turn out of our hand and deck. Alright, we'll hold on to a capacitor. That's good. Alright, give me a consume back. Now we are a force to be reckoned with. These go for the eyes are really churning through those artifact charges. I guess we'd get a Dark Orb going. Draw some cards. Keep it weak. Zero cost bunch of block is still worth holding, even if the fight is basically won. Like, 11 focus on all these orb slots is kind of hard to deal with for most enemies. Let's just clear some trash out of our hand. So, Nunchaku is at 9. I'm pretty sure we can win the fight without playing any more attacks. I don't think we need a ton more orb slots. So that'll be fine. Do we need to amplify the capacitor? We're fine. Oh, whoops, we played an attack. We weren't supposed to do that. Alright, give me that back. Yeah, give me some more cards. Alright, we gotta play 7 more of them, but that shouldn't be an issue. Okay, start recycling stuff that we don't care about, like that. Play a Glacier. We run into a problem where if we play all of the cards in our hand to draw more cards, we just start killing the enemy. I think we can play 5 more attacks if we get some good draws here. Okay, that's a good one. Okay. Hologram may go for the eyes, and... Alright. Pretty close. We just need to get some good luck here. There it is. And deal 180 damage. Easy fight. Alright, now we just gotta get through the heart. We got enough gold for another card remove, or with membership card, maybe a relic. Or maybe another card that we like. Upgrade time. Upgrade the amplify, I think is it. Shopping time. Centennial Puzzle could be good. We could just take another defrag. Hologram would be great if we could upgrade it. Centennial Puzzle could draw us 3 cards on turn 1 against the heart, which seems pretty ideal. Defrag is good, but like we have consume and stuff. We're gonna use the Thorns Potion against the heart. What would we remove? A regular defend? I mean, a card remove does make our deck very good by helping us draw more cards. A Centennial Puzzle helps us draw more cards at the start of the fight, but we could also do a card remove and not quite a defrag, unfortunately. Card remove and a hologram, though? It would be a zap that we would remove, let's be honest. We'd rather play a defend than a zap a lot of the time. This doesn't help us against the elites. Let's place a zap with a hologram and get into it. Alright, this is a good start. That's enough. We'll draw 8 cards. Next turn they do a big attack, but we have big potential. Awkward. We cannot use Unseizing Top because we've got 2 burns right now. Right away. But we can draw 4 cards with a single compile driver. This gets us 1 extra energy. But I want that out of my deck and hand and life. So we get our Nunchaku energy. We get doubled. Now we only draw 3 cards is one issue. Okay, that's pretty decent. We're not going to be able to empty our hand, though. So we channel 2 Frost, evokes that for 10, and then we've got 4 of these for 28. So that's 38 block, 46 block, then goes down to 44, goes down to 23, and then we take 17 damage, which seems like a bunch. I think it's potion time. Hologram of Go for the Eyes does a lot here. Specifically a box for 12, which is more than the amount we were taking. You may note. So now we are blocked for 23, 21, another 28 makes it 49. Attack for 28, 49. So we will chill. Five energy unspent, but I'm okay with that. Amplify defrag. Blocks for a lot. We gotta face this way. So if we're facing this way, it'd do less damage. So this would go up to 9 times 2, which is 18. But this is increased by 50%. So it's attacking for 38, increased by 19 to 57. So if we turn this way, we're being attacked for 38 and 18, so 56. If we amplify defrag, we're blocking for 36. But we have to ball lightning to turn around. What if we just charge battery, defend plus defrag? If we amplify defrag and then we charge battery, so we block for 36, 46, we take 11 and 23 damage. That's a lot of damage. If we do this and we amplify defrag, we take, so amplify defrag blocks 16. Charge battery defend plus actually blocks more than amplify defrag. So if we did ball lightning, then it'd be 38. So we're being attacked for 56. Then we block for 18 plus 20, block for 38. We take 18 damage. It's about as good as it gets, and then we get to keep our amplify. And 18 damage is not that much when you have an amplify self-repair in the deck. I mean, it's not incredible. But I've seen worse. You know what? Wait, we could cool-headed. That blocks for 8 as well. And it draws a card that could be useful. It isn't, but it could have been. Okay, so we take 18. Well, now they do nothing. Love another capacitor. I'd love to just draw some cards. We could hologram a compile driver, but then we gotta clean out our hand. We could also consume amplify defrag. And then we go to get an extra 3, 7 more focus. Then these are each blocking for 11. Next turn that goes down to 10. I kind of like hologram recycle. Maybe for the equilibrium? get some extra energy next turn. Alright, so that's a big attack for sure. Let's face this way and make it weak. So reduce it by 50%, then another 25. So from 72 to 36. Wait, 18 times 4 is 72. Oh, it was already weak, maybe? Oh, I don't even know. We're out of this turn. So if we amplify defrag and then dual cast, it does some stuff. Double playing loop saves us after this turn, but we got to get through this turn. If we amplify defrag, this is 10, and it evokes for 13. So then we can dual cast for 26. And then these each block for 10. So we're blocked for 46. And this would bring us to 52. We're being attacked for 36. Yikes. 36 plus 24 is 60. So we need to block 60. So if I amplify defrag, I could dual cast and then I could play Equilibrium, recycle a defend to play another defend plus. That blocks for, so 26, 46 with these, then another, then this brings us to 59. We're being attacked for 60. So we don't have to play that defend plus, which means we could actually play the loop. Alright, we take 1 damage. Okay with that. The lightning orb does its thing. So we would love to amplify self-repair before they die. Death is a real risk at this point for them. Okay, well that helps a lot. I want to get rid of that lightning orb, but I don't know how. I guess I just get it out of the way. Wait. That's tough. I can't put it in front because then it will kill it next turn. Okay. If I evoke it, it will... Oh no, it took damage from thorns. We're gonna have to settle for normal self-repair, aren't we? Alright. Well, we're through the fight. Our Nunchaku is at 9. We have an Ekabeka, which is kind of cute. Another Amplify? Another Cool-Headed. Amplify is mostly for Loot Plus and Defrag. Cool-Headed does a lot for us. Tough choice for me. I think Cool-Headed helps us more in bad situations than Amplify helps us in good. Alright, let's get that plasma orb in the front. We'll drink that, of course. The extra card draw isn't useful if we don't have cards to draw. Do I want to just play Capacitor and get some Frost Orbs in there? I'm drawing 6 cards next turn. Draw 1 extra card next turn, or draw an extra card right now. Okay, 3 times 15 is pretty okay. We can... Might be a double energy turn. Nah. So right now this blocks for... So it gets us 2 Frost Orbs, then we could cool-headed for another Frost Orb, then defend. So that would block for 13 plus 15 is 28 minus 6, so 22, and we'd take 23. I think we should go off. For at least a little amount of, at least a small value of off. That's trash that we don't like. Alright. We could also just... So this is 15, so 25, so we could take 20. If we play the loop right now, we get we take 22, but we get so much energy. I would love to amplify the loop, but I think this sets us up really well for the rest of the fight. Okay. Okay. Bias cognition seems important. Go for the eyes, gets us energy. Take a little damage though. This gets us energy, then we can consume it. Okay, now we stop taking damage from playing cards, and we're very blocked. And we can play that. Okay. We do have the bias cog going, so we actually have to start killing this thing now. If we rainbow, it gets rid of all these frost orbs. I think we should ball lightning and then compile. It draws a medium amount without getting rid of all of our frost. Amplify capacitor would make my day. We are fully blocked here. Hologram consume. We got the void out of the way. We're being attacked for 60, which is not a problem. Okay. Next turn we amplify dual capacitor and defrag, and that should win us the fight. Shout out to the Thorns Potion for helping us deal, and of course Bronze Scales for helping us deal 90 damage that turn. Shout out to Loot for giving us some block at the start of the turn. Okay. Now we're feeling pretty good. Let's get his Dark Orb going. Get that trash out of here. Get that trash out of my hand. This is going to be a long fight, so I want to save room for Frost Orbs because we're going to have to block a bunch. It's going to take 90 damage here, which is awesome. We are blocked for 55, plus 24 is 75. 79. Alright, 32 plus 66 is going to do it. No need to force field. Alright. Consume, hologram consume seems really good. But maybe we need some lightning orbs. Consume, lightning orb. You gotta recycle back. We have nothing left to amplify, do we? We'll just get our card draw out of the way. Now we can recycle that burn. And that trash is out of our way. So now it's below 400, which is important, because then we have 2 turns to kill it. Go for the Eyes seems important. Brings its damage down to 90. Okay. I think we've won the fight. Some extra weak. Now, how much damage can we deal this turn while being sure that we're safe next turn? Next turn it's just going to attack for like 80, right? It's totally fine. We've currently got 72 plus that. So maybe we can just move those forward. Or we can charge battery. Cool-headed. Hologram or recycle onto amplify. We're fully blocked. Then we can do a little more damage, and we've got a lot of safe defense. Yeah, 5 times that. This is starting to look like a one-heart fight. We're not going to kill it this next turn, but it's... we just got to survive its big attack, and then the next turn it just does nothing. So I think we're set here. We'll finish it with a big Dark Orb. How's that sound? Alright. Loop will handle the rest of what needs to be handled. Alright, and dual cast, and that is a Defect Ascension 20 win. Here, we'll take less damage. Finally! Now we can see what the Watcher is about. Thank you so much for watching. That was a lot of fun to finally pull out a win. Let's see what our score looked like. Yeah, I get it. We hit it a bunch. H3110. I don't know what that's a reference to. Alright, score time. 2938. We did not hit the 3,000 mark, but we did hit the combo thing for playing 20 cards in a single turn. We did that a few times. And most importantly, we got Heartbreaker. Beat the final boss. That was a fun run. Thank you for watching.